Friends, in the biomolecules, we are going to start with protein. In the last lecture, we have completed carbohydrate part. In the carbohydrate, oligosaccharides and polysaccharides are reduced. They are not in your syllabus now. So, the next part of this topic is proteins. Today, we are going to start with study of proteins. So, what are proteins? Proteins are polyamides. Polyamides means containing C double bond ONH. Proteins contains CONH group. Amide group means C double bond ONH, and protein contains many amide group, many CONH group. Therefore, proteins are called polyamide, which are having high molecular weight polymers. Polymers means many small units. When they are combined together, they are called polymers. Found by many small units monomer called alpha amino acids. So proteins are made up of alpha amino acids. So question might be asked, what are the basic unit of proteins? The basic unit of proteins are alpha amino acids. We are going to study detail about alpha amino acid. So proteins are fundamental structural material for all animal bodies, including human beings. So for the development of muscle, for the development of our structure, development of bones, we all need proteins. So proteins are fundamental structural material. The building of muscle, building of brain, building of tissues, it includes proteins. Protein is derived from the Greek word means proteus. Protein is derived from proteus, which means of very prime importance. So proteins are very important for human being. We cannot survive, we cannot build our tissues, we cannot build our muscles without protein. So source of proteins, main source of proteins are, first is milk, nuts, then fish, meat means all non-veg parts, pulses, मराठीत त्याला डाळी म्हणतात, सर्व डाळ. So the main source of proteins are milk, nut, fish, meat and all the pulses. So we have already seen the building material of proteins, or the smallest basic unit of proteins are alpha amino acids. So now we are going to study about alpha amino acids. Alpha amino acids, proteins on hydrolysis gives alpha amino acids. So what are alpha amino acids? Acid means it contains C double bond OH group, carboxylic acid group. And on the alpha carbon atom there is amino group. You can see here in the structure the COH group, next to COH group is called alpha carbon, and on this alpha carbon amino NH2 group is attached. Hence it is called alpha amino acids. Alpha amino acids are carboxylic acids containing C double bond OH group, and on the alpha carbon atom the amino group NH2 group is attached. So alpha amino acids are the carboxylic acids containing amino group on alpha carbon atom. It is found that alpha amino acids have L configuration, that is levorotatory substance. Therefore alpha amino acids are generally denoted by L alpha amino acids. We have already seen what is alpha, what is beta in the carbohydrate part. Now this is the structure of alpha amino acids. You can see in the center there is a Fischer projection formula of L alpha amino acid. In the center there is a carbon, and on this alpha carbon NH2 group is attached. R may be any group. R may be methyl, R may be ethyl, R may be any other group. But the basic unit is there is a NH2 group on alpha carbon atom, and next to this alpha carbon there is a COOH group. These are some examples in which if instead of R only hydrogen is present, the name is glycine and it is denoted by three small letters, that is GLY, gly. Instead of R, if CH3 group is present, that is called alanine, denoted by ALA. So go through this table. You can see various examples, nearly 20 examples is given. And all these compounds are called alpha amino acid, and the basic unit is RCH NH2COOH. Essentially the alpha amino acid. Now, alpha amino acids are the high melting water soluble crystalline solids containing COH group as well as NH2 group. In all alpha amino acids, they have high melting point water soluble solids containing on the one side there is a COH group and on the other side there is an NH2 group. Therefore, there are two functional groups, carboxylic acid functional group and amino functional group. But in alpha amino acid, the proton transfer from COH group to NH2, the hydrogen proton transfer means the hydrogen of COH group get transferred towards NH2 group, and therefore COO carries negative charge and NH2 carries positive charge. This dipolar ion is called Zwitter ion. Properties of alpha amino acids are due to Zwitter ion structure. You can see here Zwitter ion structure. This is first carboxylic acid. This hydrogen gets transferred towards NH2, and therefore the Zwitter ion is formed in which nitrogen carries positive charge and oxygen carries negative charge. And due to Zwitter ion, there is a many possible structure. If in the Zwitter ion only NH3 carries positive charge, then it shows strong acidic character and it has a pH of less than or equal to 2. If Zwitter ion contains oxygen negative charge and nitrogen positive charge, it is weakly acidic, it has a pH of 6. If Zwitter ion contains CO minus ion and no positive charge, then it is strong basic, its pH is greater than or equal to 10. So all these properties, they depends upon the charge, that is Zwitter ion. Now next part we are going to study is peptide bonds in proteins. Whenever we consume protein, whenever we intake protein, whenever we eat some milk or any proteinous compound, these protein compound, they get hydrolyzed in our stomach or in our duodenum, that is large stomach, large intestine, and protein are converted into alpha amino acids, and therefore it is assumed that proteins are the alpha amino acids are the building blocks of proteins, and therefore study is made and it is observed that protein molecules are formed by connecting two or more alpha amino acid molecules. If two alpha amino, here the reaction is given, if two alpha amino acid molecules react with each other, H2 molecule gets eliminated and NH2CH2 CONH CH2COH, that is peptide bond is formed. This CONH bond is called peptide bond, and this peptide bond is formed between two alpha amino acid molecules. Therefore this peptide bond is called dipeptide. So the bond that connects alpha amino acid with each other is called peptide bond. This C double bond ONH is called peptide bond. It is also called peptide linkage. So in protein molecule, this is this linkage is present many times. This link or this peptide bond is also called amide bond, and therefore proteins are called polyamide polymers. You can see here, this is NH2CH2COH. This amino acid is called glycine, and another alpha amino acid NH2CH3COH, that is alanine. When they hydrolyze, the water molecule gets eliminated. The CONH group formed is called peptide bond, that is dipeptide, and the protein formed is glycylalanine. So peptide bond is nothing but amide bond formed by combination of amino acids. Similarly, if three alpha amino acids get linked with each other, attached with each other, two CONH linkage are formed, and they are called tripeptide. If three CONH groups are formed by a combination of four alpha amino acids, they are called tetraamide. Similarly, tetrapeptide. So peptide linkage, this CONH linkage is called peptide linkage or peptide bond. In every protein molecule or in any peptide linkage, at one side there is a COH group, at another side there is a NH2 group. So towards COH it is called carbon terminal, and towards NH2 it is called nitrogen terminal, denoted by N terminal and C terminal. If three alpha amino acids combine, they form tripeptide. If more than 10 alpha amino acids combine with each other, they form polypeptide. And in protein, more than 100 of amino acids combine to form polypeptide link. Therefore, definition of protein is given as they are polypeptide compounds. So, in every protein there is CONH, many CONH linkage. This is called polypeptide linkage. So today we have seen the definition of protein, then we have seen the study of alpha amino acids, and then we have seen the peptide bond and peptide linkage. In the next lecture we will see the types of protein and the structure of protein.